It's not just a trend. Search the word book. Let me know what you see.
All right, I've been trying to stitch that video, but I couldn't figure it out. So I just went and reposted it, and I'm clipping this onto that video. But I just finished that book. I bought it. It was like $3, nothing bad at all. And it was like an hour long. I listened to it while I was cleaning. It was not bad at all. And even though it was written in 902, it was contemporary English, at least well enough that I could not have trouble understanding it. And it mirrored a lot of what I've learned on this journey. Tenacity, discipline, purity of thought. I think that I lean a little bit more into the duality of it. Not that there are two opposing forces, that you need your shadow. There wasn't a whole lot in there about shadow work. But there is a lot in there about understanding yourself and choosing pure action, pure thought, seeding those thoughts into your reality. And I didn't need a book to learn it. That was just the journey. That's just what Spirit taught me. That's what I learned by watching. It's what I learned by living. It's what I learned through experience. And it's incredible to me that that information existed back then, but it's not something that's really taught. 1902, it was probably around, 1918, a little bit after that everything started getting really industrialized and the education system shifted and control started sweeping the land. Social perceptions started being important, feeding the ego, rather than it being a nation of working class. We suddenly had elites right around then. And that's when things were the most inspirational. That's when people were exploring art and philosophy and culture. And after that, it changed. But nothing's ever lost. Because even though this book was still here, people weren't reading it. I'm sure there's a lot of spiritualists that have read that book. But that's not something the average kid's going to grow up learning. They're going to learn all about the destruction of Hiroshima. They're going to learn all about Atticus Finch and To Kill a Mockingbird. They're going to learn about the what we are doing is rebuilding the foundation. It's not about what they have been learning. It's not about what they have been teaching. This is about what we carry forward. This kind of information is what we should carry forward. This is the kind of information that we need to be teaching our children outside of religious context. This is the kind of knowledge that shouldn't just be a $3 book in the store. It should be common knowledge. And it's beautiful that Spirit will always help us rediscover that knowledge. It's beautiful that we can go through this process ourselves and learn it from scratch. Just on our own journey. And in that book, he even says, it's my philosophy too, that you cannot help someone who doesn't want to be helped. You cannot change someone that doesn't want to change. they have to be seeking answers. But what we can do is get them thinking younger. Instead of conditioning our kids to think about toxic body positivity and that it's okay, that whatever body shape you are is perfectly fine, it's beautiful. We need to be educating them about proper diet and eating habits and exercise and spiritual and mental and emotional health and coping mechanisms. And spirituality that is not... What's the right word? Help me out, Spirit. Spirituality that is not rooted in religion, but in practice. The guidance that we've all received here, outside of labels. Discipline. Craftsmanship. Inclusiveness outside of cultural or religion or whatever labels that are holding you back, because source, love, energy, universal consciousness, all that isn't a religion. It is everything that we are. It is love. It is light. It is shadow. It is the masculine. It is the feminine. It is our ambition and our dreams combined with our discipline and action. It is our words matching up with everything else that we are. It is authenticity. We're here to regenerate the planet. He even said that in the book too. This mission is not new. We're just the next wave. Chills. It doesn't matter what you call yourself. This is our mission.